Welcome back, guys. This is part 7 of our quiz app series. So till previous videos we have created our question activity where we will show the question and option and the score to the user. So now we will be implementing its Java code. So let's get started. So here we left. So firstly we will create a reference for the question to use it in our arrays, in 3 arrays. So write here int flag and make it value as 0. So when you go to the question UI, press Ctrl and press it. So here we need to show the question to the user. So write here question dot set text. We will set the text of the question here and we will get the question from the questions array which we created, and we will use the first question. The value of the flag is 0 and by default the value of index of first array is 0. So the first question will be shown to the user. And then after the question we also have to give the button. So write here rb1 dot set text and write here option and give it the array that is 0, or you can also write flag here and duplicate it 3 times. Write here 0 and 1, 2 and 3. This will give our 4 options, and write here rb2, rb3, rb4. So if you are not getting what we are doing right now, so let me explain to you. We are fetching the first 4 elements of the array of the options type for the option, and the first of the question, let me show you here. Option A will be the first element of the option array, option B will be the second element of the option array, and when we press the next it will fetch the option which we have selected, and so on when it will press the next question. So let's come back to here. So make here next dot set on click listener, new view on click listener, and press enter. It will directly take us to override function of on click. So we have to maintain some integers here. Write here int marks and initialize it with 0. Also we need the correct answers. So write here int and make a variable of correct is equals to 0, and make one more variable of wrong is equals to 0, and we will show the score according to these variables. And let's go down, and firstly we will have to create a check whether the user have clicked on option or not. So for this we will use if condition. If we will use the radio group radio underscore g dot get checked radio button id, and if the id will be -1, it means the user has not checked any radio button. So we will pass a toast of please select an option, and below it write a return statement. That means it will do nothing. So when the option is clicked, so we will fetch the value of that option. So for this we will have to store it in a variable. We can't directly fetch the value of the option, so we will have to store its id first. So firstly make a radio button variable type and write here user answer and equals to find view by id radio g, which means radio group dot get check the radio button id. From this we will get the id of the checked button and close it, and now we will store the value of this option. So for this we will use a string data type. So write here string and name it as answer text anstext is equals to user answer dot get text dot to string. This will fetch the value of the id into the string, and if we will match the value of both the string in answers dot equals the answer, and here write the flag value, which is the first option, which is correct one. So if the answer is correct, so we will increase the value of the variable which we have created. So write here correct plus plus and close it, and also give it a toast, and the toast will be hooray, and write here two exclamatory marks, and write here it was correct answer and close it. And after the if, we write here else. If the answer is not correct, so we will increase the value of wrong and give it a toast, and write here oh, and give it two exclamatory marks, and write here it was wrong or incorrect. So after successfully giving an answer, we will increase the value of flag. So write here flag plus plus, it will increase the value of flag by 1, and we will make a check if score not equals to null, and inside it write here score dot set text, and we will, in place of score, we will set the text which is correct answer. So inside this if condition, we will use one more if condition which will increase the value of our question. So write here if flag is less than question dot length, this will run the loop till we have questions. So inside it, so write here questions dot set text, and write here question and give it flag. So this will show the second question, and inside the options write here rb1 dot set text and give it option, and inside this, do you really think we will pass the value of flag here? Because the value of the flag is 2 here, but we have already used the option array second element in option B. So what we will do, we will multiply it with 4 to show the next 4 element. So write here into 4 and duplicate it 3 more times. So write here rb2, rb2, rb3 and rb4, and the second option must be one more than this. So write here plus 1 and add here plus 2, add here plus 3. This will show the next 4 elements of the array. So now we will have to increase the question value, which is this display number. So let's increase it, display number dot set text, and we will set the value of flag plus 1, because the value of flag will start from 0 and the question number will start from 1, and slash out of how many questions, we have questions dot length. So it will show like first question out of 5 questions, and let's give it a bracket here. So now write else condition here when we have successfully completed all the questions. So marks is equals to correct, and give it an intent. So create an intent here, intent, name it as intent is equals to, import this first, is equals to new intent, and write this activity name question activity dot this comma, and we will have to create an activity where we will be showing the result. So let's write here result activity dot class. It will show error because we have not created this. So firstly click here, click on new, create a new activity, empty view activity, and name it as result activity and finish. Now wait for some time till it gets sync, and you can see the error is gone from this activity. And right here intent dot put extras, and right here marks comma, marks, and close it. We are doing this to pass this value of the variables into the next activity. This is called intent passing. So if you want to learn about it, you can search in the internet. So also create here intent dot put extra. We will add one more variable right here, correct, comma, pass the value of correct, and close it. Right here intent dot put extra, and we will also pass the value of wrong, and comma, pass here wrong, and close it. It will be fetched in form of key and value pair. So now in the next line, start activity and pass the intent here and finish it. So after this, we will have to uncheck the radio buttons which we have tick marked. So after this if statement, inside it, write here radio G dot clear check. This will uncheck all the radio buttons which we have checked, and we can again give the exam or the quiz. So one more thing, we had one more button, you can see here, this was the next button, but we also had one quit button. So after this button, create a quit button dot set on click listener, create a new value on click listener, view on click listener, right here start activity, new, intent, and we will be going directly through question activity dot this to result activity dot class, and also finish this. So that's it. Now we have to include some questions in our array which we have created here. So go to ChatGPT. I will be showing how to add questions in this. So go to ChatGPT. Ask in ChatGPT, give me 5 Java multiple choice questions with answers, and click enter. You can see it has given me 5 questions with all the answers. So now firstly copy this first question, copy this, Control C, and paste in the questions array. Firstly enter, and inside the double quotes paste it and give a comma after pasting it after the double quotes. Now select the second question, Control C, and paste it again here inside the double quotes. Now give a comma and paste all the 5 questions. So I have added all the questions. You can do it same. And now we have to copy all the options here, and firstly make array of 4 4 in a single row, give it last comma and duplicate it by pressing Ctrl D, and make it 5 times because we have 5 questions, and remove the last comma, and go to the ChatGPT again. Remember 0 false true null. So right here in the option string 0 false true and null. Now go to the other question options. So copy this and paste it here. Again go back, copy this, again paste it here, again copy, paste it here, and use as there because I forgot to copy it, and again copy this and paste it here. So our second option is also ready for second question. Now again repeat the same steps. So I have done it for 3 questions. Let's remove other 2. We will be trying for 3 questions only. So remove these 2 questions, and now in the array of correct answer, scroll down. Here you can see the answers. So you have to copy all these answers and paste it there. First answer is false. Firstly make the different string and write here false. Second, inside the second answer, copy the option. Second, copy and paste it here, and after the comma, copy this also and paste it. Now our all question options and their correct answer are ready. Now we have to map them all. So inside the result activity, firstly we will have to prepare it. So firstly remove the layout and make it as linear layout and give it an orientation as vertical. Now inside the linear layout, firstly we will change the background color of this linear layout. So we will copy the color code from the question activity, copy this color code and go to activity result and write here background and hashtag and paste the color code. And inside this give it an image view, wrap content and source. Source will be @drawable /well done. This is a boy image. I have already provided the source in Telegram channel. You can join it. The link is in description. So let's change its width to 150 dp, also height to 150 dp. Now also give it a gravity of center horizontal. Now you can see the image has come to center, and give it a margin top of 30 dp. Now close this image tag. Now the image is not visible, so let's change its background from material 500 to 600, 820. You can choose any color. I am selecting according to my own. So I like this color, so you can choose any color. And let's change its height and width to 180 dp. And so that's it. After this we need 3 text views which will show the correct answers, wrong answer and total attempted questions. So write a text view, make it as match parent and wrap content, and give it text as correct answers. And give it a background color of black. So change this, as this is correct answer, so we will mark it with green color. So that's okay. Firstly we will have to give a padding to the linear layout of 20 dp and change its height, or we can give text size of 21 sp or 25 sp is good. And also font family as the Roboto medium which we have downloaded, and also text alignment at center. Now close this. We need 2 more same text view. Give it a margin top of 10 dp and copy this whole text view and paste it 2 times. Now we have to change the color, make it red, and last one to yellow. So now let's change the text, make it as wrong answer, the red one, and the correct answer, the third one, as total answer attempted. So write here total answers. As we will change this data in the runtime, so we will have to initialize its IDs. So in the first text view, write here ID as correct, and inside the second text view give it ID as wrong, and inside the third text view give it ID as total, and all IDs are given. Make this as stay 15 dp, give it the margin top to all the text views as 15 dp. And now after this all text we need a progress bar which will show the progress of the student. For example, if he has corrected one question out of 3, so there will be a progress bar which will show the progress. So we will include it in relative layout and give it width as 170 dp and height also as 170 dp, and inside the relative layout give it a margin top as 10 dp or increase it 20 dp and close this. Now open your Google Chrome and search here circular progress bar GitHub and click on the first link and scroll down. You can implement this type of circular progress bar. Now copy this one, the implementation one, and you can read its documentation, but I have already read it. So let's go to the Android Studio and paste it in the Gradle file. Make its format correct by giving a bracket and double quotes at the start and also at the end of the implementation part. And now you can sync this and wait for some time. So our project got synced. So close this. Now go to the activity again and inside the relative layout write here circular progress, and you can see this, the Michael Lopez circular progress bar. Click on this and make its width as wrap content and also height as wrap content. You can see a circular progress bar here. Now in the next line give it an id @ +id as circular progress bar, and in the next line we have to give it a background. So firstly give it a background progress bar color and give it a color code of red color. Write hashtag TC2517 and it is a red color. So let's change its width. So in next line write here background progress bar color width, progress bar width, and give it 12 dp, and in the next line give it direction. So write here progress bar direction, progress direction, make it to right, it will go clockwise. Then write CPB progress max, it will take the maximum progress, and as we have 3 questions, write here 3, it will show score out of 3, and give here progress bar color, this will show our real progress. So give it a color code of green color. Write here hashtag 1BBD22, and in the next line we also have to give it width. So progress bar width and give it 12 dp, give it 12 dp, not 10, 12, and then give it one more attribute, that is round border, and make it false and close this. Now after this we will show the text view and make its width as wrap content, give it id as result and give it center in parent as true and make its text as empty string, and in the next line give it a text color of black and give it text of 3. You can see the size of text is very small, so let's give it a text size and make it as 50 dp, 50 sp, sorry, and in the next line give it a text style of bold, and now we will change the color. We have already given text color, so change this text color from black to yellow, so this looks good, and close this. So after the progress bar we need a button by clicking on which we can go back to the home screen. So after the relative layout right button, make it as wrap content, and also give it a text and make it as home and give it a margin top of 20 dp and also give it a text size of 28 sp or 25 sp and make its wrap content to 150 dp its width. Now we will have to change its background, so write background tint and give it black color. Change it from the custom and you can add any color of your choice. And this color looks good, but the text color is not okay. And make that margin top as 40 dp. Also give it an id of home and also change the text color as black. Now this looks good and close this tag. So now that's it for the UI. You can run the app and we will do its implementation part in next video. And that will be the last and final part of our quiz app. So thank you for watching the video, guys.